We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Orlando taking on the Arizona Cardinals. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now Purdy. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards, and the Orlando first down. On first down, Purdy.
Oh, he has some. He ain't got no user.
It's Watkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to
man, I ain't trying to hear none of that, big dog. You did all that talking.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually,
talking about you was gonna handle him and shit. Watch what you do when you play him and shit. That boy was punching on your ass, boy. Yeah, we'll punish him in the boy. Yeah, alright. That boy been handling that NFC though. See what he's talking about. You a runner?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Nah, he a good user though, man.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer
he said he gonna win. He gonna win it this year. That's what he said. So. I don't know. This is my first time playing them, so I don't really know.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this would be a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Murray off play action. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A give right side for Pacheco. Pushes past him. Escapes the defender. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. Pulls up the football. Like one of the DBs has it. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown.
Might get ugly out here.
Lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, Purdy. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bailey. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Pacheco. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brought down just shy at the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pacheco once more. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Now bring it out.
Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That nigga play on Xbox or something? The hell that shit up in the corner.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Put big boy out there.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Omaha.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. On first down, they'll go
Okay, big 92. I see you working in there.
Lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Buzz.
Murray going to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
On gain of 11, it's now 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. (21-0) our score after 1. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Damn, I didn't change that shit.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Golden Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And a route is on here in this first half.
Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Bring that thing out.
Not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go. And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's one.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Coach.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Hey.
Here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Never mind. This is the word.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Hey. On the hole.
Throwing now is Murray. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Gets around him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion right, Watkins. Purdy off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Ooh, good pick.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cards force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Cards are able to cut into that deficit.
Can't believe I let him score on that bullshit.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
They're on 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. And a good quarterback facing. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First down, Golden Eagles.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. In motion right is Watkins. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half.
Cardinals 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's free going.
Madden wild as hell, man. That shit crazy.
One man to beat. And he takes it the distance.
That motherfucker was split open from my.
Yeah, no flags. And
Hey, wrong for that.
Return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches.
That
they
nigga
just
have
want
to
to
do
keep
a
it
damn
away from
thing
him
but
because
run.
that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Bring it out, shit.
And not willing
Just
to risk
return
another
one.
fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Powering his way forward. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 60 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Really don't stretch it all day.
Burst there, so he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Swim.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
They find some open field here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Murray on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kyler Murray scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. He'll find Diggs once more.
Hold that block, boy.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco heading right. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
Hold it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He was trying to clear the way of the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
I can run it too.
Pacheco, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Golden Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
42. Cardinals 21. Harrison Butker set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got
I know I should have ran with him. Weak ass shit.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires. We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Fucking line up offside.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Ooh-wee, man.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. 140 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A handoff now for Pacheco. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 23-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A quick throw caught by Rice. Touchdown! Rasheed Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Golden Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, this was a fun one today. If you like